The plans of Project Bluebeam were first revealed in 1994 by a Canadian journalist named Serge Monast, who, as often happens in the best conspiracy theories, was later found dead in suspicious circumstances. But what has happened since then? Let's see what has happened. But before, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Let's begin. According to Monast, the purpose of the program is essentially to create holograms and project them on a global scale. In places where people believe in Christ, they will see Jesus. In places where they believe in Buddha, they will see Buddha. For Arabs, it will be Allah, and so on, segmented much like Facebook does with advertising campaigns. The idea is to fabricate the arrival of a new Messiah who will unite all of humanity under a new and now supposedly true religion. Do you remember when we used to believe in many gods, and at one point in history, someone came along and said we had to forsake Zeus, Aphrodite, and Bacchus and believe in only one new representative of an all-powerful creator? Well, it's happening again. According to conspiracy theorists, Project Bluebeam has 3 stages. Let's review them briefly. First stage, revaluation of archaeological knowledge. The first phase would involve modifying current archaeological knowledge. Through artificially induced earthquakes and other natural disasters in precise locations, supposed new discoveries would be made, leading people to reevaluate the foundations of their religions, making them believe that all religious doctrines have been misunderstood and misinterpreted, leaving many in anticipation of what might happen. Second stage, space show. In this stage, they would deal with the shooting down of UFOs. According to the accusation, this stage would include 3-dimensional holograms projected using laser projections in different parts of the world, each showing a different image depending on the faith of each ethnic group. This new image of God would speak in all languages and proclaim a single religion, a single currency, a single ideology, thus creating what would be called the New World Order. There is alleged evidence of this possibility, including a supposed plan to project the face of Allah over Baghdad in 1991, in which the Americans urged Iraqis to overthrow Saddam Hussein. This same light show, the author claims, is occasionally seen even now in reference to unidentified flying objects. Now, one of the most anticipated parts. Third stage, telepathic communication. According to the accusation, extremely low frequency waves, VLF, and low frequency, LF, waves would locate humans through their brains, allowing them to know what each person is thinking and modifying those thoughts at will, enabling direct communication of thoughts among people. It is argued that these waves, produced by satellites, would be powered by computers storing extensive databases of human information, including cultures, ideologies, politics, customs, languages, etc. These waves would intertwine with natural thought processes to create what conspiracy theorists call artificial chatter. And finally, fourth stage, supernatural manifestations. According to the accusation, there would be an effort to convince all of humanity that an alien invasion is imminent in every major city on Earth. The goal of this maneuver would be to push each major nation into using its nuclear capabilities to respond to this supposed warlike event. This would leave each of these nations in a state of total disarmament before the United Nations after the false attack. Following this, Christians would be made to believe that a major rapture event is occurring, with a staged divine intervention against a false benefactor alien force coming to save the good people from a brutal attack attributed to the forces of evil. The ultimate goal of this event would be to rid itself of any significant opposition to the New World Order. Finally, a combination of electronic and supernatural forces would be unleashed. The waves, or frequencies, used at that time would allow supernatural forces to travel through fiber optic cables, coaxial cables, and telephone lines to penetrate all electronic devices and appliances, which by then would all have special microchips installed. The goal of this step would be the materialization of ghosts, specters, and poltergeists, pushing the entire population to the brink of despair, thereby paving the way for the establishment of a new world order. Ultimately, a single governor would be established to create a fully centralized new government, and, as with everything, during this process, it is believed that there is likely to be a worldwide wave of crime and permanent social chaos, along with holy wars sparked by the resistance to this new religion and this new Messiah. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for joining us. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, share your comments, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Until next time.